Hello folks. So I just want to show you what I've done with the Sony Studio. So right now you see the 11mm APS-C lens on the ZVE1 for the wide field of view. And the neat thing about this is I'm using the Elgato boom mic low profile arm to mount this camera on. And I have the wires going through the arm and stuff, but I can turn it and you can view different parts of my studio just by moving this arm around. And look how steady it is. And this is live. Okay? I move closer. I can turn the camera around and I can, do it from arm length. I can go in like this. I can show you my lens, which I have the lights turned off. But you can see, it's a retinal. I'm utilizing something that I haven't been using before, okay? And I can move my mic from the other computer around so I won't mess with it. It took me a while to figure it out. And I still might move it back a little bit more. Gotta figure out which way it goes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Got it. The other way. There we go. So that's now out of the way. Basically, I can do it like this too. Move it down like that, like this, like this. There we go. I'm just messing around, folks. Yeah, that'll work. Just move this up a little bit, turn around, out of the way. Perfect. Perfect setup. And then I can do this. Get a little bit farther view. And there we go. 11mm on the Sony ZVE1. So, what I'm showing you is I'm using the Blue Nano mic, and what I had on the Elgato arm was this little thing right here, which you don't see, but it's an okay mic. I may have it on wrong, but what I like about it is the weight is here. I can just lay it on top. I can lay the cable down, and the reason why I want to do that, I go like that, you can hear tapping, right? If I connect this, you don't hear any tapping at all. So let's see what happens. So this is a micro USB connected to this microphone, the Insignia one, and it goes to a regular USB 2, or yeah, I think it's a USB 2. And I got a USB 2 or an Apple to USB-C. So I'm going to hook it into the Mac Mini, and if I got a little device back here. So let's see what happens. Plug that in. It's on. Okay. So I'm just going to see if it works. And we'll see if it works with voice. I get it on a tablet, but just move it down as long as possible so you can pick up my voice just like that. Well, let's see what happens. If I change the mic, you see it doesn't recognize it. So let me do this. Sometimes I have to unplug it for it to recognize. Hey, that's the only thing, that's one of the reasons why I gave up this mic. There we go. Plug it back in. And see if it recognizes it now. No. So. And now it's working. So. This is on. I'm going to turn on the Nano. And see, we're going to go back and forth. So you can see the camera shaking as I'm tapping the table. And you'll hear a deep sound with the Nano. Watch what happens when I just go here. Okay, it's on the Insignia NS-CBM19. So it's picking up the sound, camera shaking, but you don't hear a deep sound. And that's the neat thing that I was looking for. The reason why I got this arm was for that purpose. But when I talk, I sometimes keep pounding the table, and it's nerve-wracking when I'm trying to, tell a story or describe something, and you hear that thumping. It's annoying. It's annoying to me. I know it's annoying to you. And I'm also going to go on the... So this is Sony Studio. I got the camera set up a little bit differently, so you'll see them out of order in a little bit. But yeah, I'll try to get center. So this is A6100. I got the 40mm on there, f2.5. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So you put the right lens, and this is a full frame lens, but it's a compact lens, on a crop sensor camera, and that's giving you like a 60 right now. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? And then of course there's the A7C. Okay, so I fixed the color on here a little bit, and all I did was the saturation and a little of brightness and gamma. So this is back at the ZVE1, And I think it's a pretty good thing. I can put the ZV-1 Mark II on here too, the same way. I just hook it up with the dummy battery, and everything will work fine. And I just use the arm. And what I like is the wires are out of the way and they go underneath. And so I got it on the shelf, hanging on the wall, so you shouldn't hear any problem. So let's go back to the Yeti. Here's the Yeti Nano. Do I sound better? And just to show you, there's the Yeti Nano, there's the insignia. Okay? So, Yeti Nano, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to go to the. So this is the insignia. Now I'm talking directly at it, and I'm talking it to the side. How does it sound? And I'm trying to act as normal so that I don't lean one forward or the other. The Nano is better, but it's too tall for right here. Now I put it over here before, okay? But anyway, I thought I'd try this out since I put the camera on its boom arm, low profile arm. So let's see what happens. Tap before. So you see the camera tapping. You can hear the noise. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. So I'm want to know what the effect is out of this video, and it's 12 minutes long. Sorry about that, but hope you enjoy this content. I always like doing something different in the studio, and if you notice, I'm sitting down lower, so I'm more comfortable. My legs are comfortable on the floor. Sometimes when I raise the chair too high to meet the cameras, now I think it's perfectly situated on both systems. So I just leave the camera alone. I can put it underneath the desk. I never have to raise it or anything. I just leave it in this position all the time. I just have to make sure I'm centered, for the camera. Okay? And I'll center myself right there. So, if you like this type of content, I think I'm talking to the A6100. Now it's the A7C. So if you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down in the comment section below. How do you like this setup? It should be going to, ZV-1. How do you like this setup? Is this better? And I can increase it like this too. So see, I can zoom like that. I can make it tight. I can make it wide. And I don't have to do anything with this lens. It's wide enough. So it's like a 60. The Sony is a 50. So it's a 60 on a full frame, and it's a 50 on the A7C. And there's the A7C. And I can do this also. So I can do a wide screen. Looks pretty good. We'll go back to the manual one. So this is what I would do. Put it on like that. How's that look? Pretty good, huh? So you can do different things with eCam, and I like it. I got 3 cameras hooked up to it, and I think I got the color balance right. The only problem is with the A7C, it's still a little bit off. Okay, so it looks good on the 6100. It looks good on the ZVE1, but on the A7C, man, and I see a little stuttering. You gotta remember this, and then it warms up after a while, so then it stops starting. So you have to give it like a few seconds. And anyway, it looks much better. I just have to look at it. Let's see, it's 10 minus 10. Yeah, 10 and 10. Minus 10 saturation, plus 10 on the, or it's a plus 5 on the brightness. See, I can do that too. But then I kind of I look sickly. See, I can do that too. And this, if I reset it, it's like red. If I go to the menu system, okay, got a light. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. I have to put on a picture profile. So, reaching down. This is 1. Yeah, let's make it, yeah, it's all 0. Picture profile 2, look a little bit redder. 3. Okay, that looks better. That's 3. 4. Yeah, looks like I have a little sunburn. A little color. That looks pretty good though, doesn't it? 5. Okay, this is kind of like neutral. And it's like less saturation. 6, yeah, it's kind of like, okay, 7 is kind of like the C log, S log. 8, 9, 10. So 10 is kind of dark. I think I like 4 best. What was it? 5. Okay, 3. That looks pretty good. Let's go to 4. See, I'm more magenta right there. And then 5. Let me go back to 3. Yeah, I'll leave it on 3. And okay. Yeah. I do not like the menu button where it's located. There we go. So that's much better. Now it's almost the same. You see I'm a little bit closer there. A little bit tanner here. Yeah, that looks good. And the nice thing is I can put it on rotation cameras now. And I can bring this up a little bit, like that this, there we go. Yeah, close-up shot of me. It's kind of like looking at a laptop. And then over here, I can move like this, or I can go back to the side. And then, of course, the A7C coming up shortly in 3 seconds. Okay, so this is all with the Insignia. Looks like the voices sound pretty good. And I'm going to go back to the Nano. That way you can do one last test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And I want to make sure I have it on a... Yep. It's in the front, not surround. Okay. Usually, if I'm doing the product table, I have it on the surround sound. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to, like I said before, give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.